welcome back to the Ace Academy Championship. This is Dr. Ace, and these are the riders who'll be racing in Moto2 this evening. Now, of course, we will have two races on display for this evening. Of course, we'll start with Moto2, and then we'll move to MotoGP, both being the pro classes in the wonderful track of Portimão. So we do have our 7 riders with us tonight. Unfortunately, we will not be having Sergio23 in the lobby tonight here in Portimão, so a bit of a big blow there, because I think he's going to be one of the protagonists in our championship. But the time is now 1900 hours. It's time to go racing. So I am rather excited for this one. I really enjoyed the race in Junior Moto2 yesterday, and I have a feeling here in Portimão, Moto2 boys are going to put on a classic display. Hello everyone in the chat, 100k Blade in there, Potato99, of course the Spud, so shout out to Spud. Before we continue, must get the overlay on, and you know what, why don't we chuck a little cheeky Spud on again? Ho ho, Spudders, we love to see him. Of course we will have our Moto2 riders on here. Kaspar the Goat, Bobbin the Goat, everyone is said go. Who's going to win the Alex Rins Cup then? Who's going to be the first out of the pits? It's going to be 100k Blade rocking the default settings, I would imagine. Now, I don't have a 100k Blade thingy. What happened? I'm sure he sent me one, so maybe I missed that one off, so apologies, 100k Blade. But I'm sure I'll have that sorted for you next time, because I'm pretty certain I do have one somewhere. I don't know where it's gone. Well, here we are then. Another day at the office, time to go to work, says Shark Dev. Let's do it. I think that is the Sharky, of course. Sharky raced well in Mazzano in the Junior Moto2 Championship yesterday. So 100k Blade will be starting us off. What kind of lap time is he going to put in straight away? Is the front tyre just bouncing all over the place? Ooh, crash there. Who is that? I didn't see who that was. Now, I was having this conversation with Charlie yesterday. His eyes are glued to finding out who has crashed, but for me, I didn't see anyone crash there, unfortunately. And here is our very own Celestino Vietti, Celestino Casey Vietti Adia, turning into the Portimão. This is the the Tour VIP corner. Look at the way the connection just has the front wheel twisting left to right. Yeah, it's rather bad, isn't it? Now into the Samsung corner. This is the right-hander. Up over the hill and try to avoid the wheelie here if you can. She certainly does. Into the Craig Jones corner, very tight to the apex, and fire it out to the middle of the corner to lean in for the Portimão right-hander. So we'll flick through the riders as we go, and then we'll come back to 100k Blade because I think he's close. Yeah, he's just in 10-13, I think it is. There's Casey. We have a Race Boy, of course, on the Elfmark VDS bike for 95. We get a wheelie over the hill? Yeah, a little bit for the number 95. You'd love to see it. Kaspar 72 just diving into the... Wow, look at that style. But I think we'll just quickly head back to 100k Blade because he will be completing his first lap. What's the flyer lap for the Blade? It's good enough for P1, but what lap time is it? It's a 1:39.718. Good early benchmark for the Blade. Race Boy using all of the tracks, and just as we pick him up, he has gone down into the right-hander, the Sagres corner. Not easy to get right. He was quite wide there as well, so touching that curb has certainly cost him big time. A lot of yellow flags coming out now as Kaspar moves up to second place. Shout out our Estonian in the chat, and the race, of course. Double duty for Kaspar 72, ladies and gentlemen. I think I've seen 100k Blade in here as well, actually, as a matter of fact. Kaspar up the hill, very relaxed riding style up the hill there, actually. Not quite getting the rear tyres kicking out. On the brakes, though, it's a different story entirely. Nicely done out of the Tour VIP. I think Kaspar's also rocking the Stay Ace on the back of these leathers. Wait, don't we get a better camera angle for this? Is it the rear gyro cam? Oh, it is! Hashtag Stay Ace. You'll love to see it. Can you see it? Marvellous. Thank you, Kaspar. I like that. Well, let's head over to our console players, and this, of course, being Mike Marquez with the Clint forward. I should have downloaded Sergio's mod so we could have had the Clint actually written on the side of the bike. Rocky and Leon Haslam's 91. There will Mike has go across the line. Look at that wheelie as well, just over the small crest. Not ideal. Potato wants to see Casey. Let's see where Casey's going to end up then at the second flying lap. He's currently 0.6 of a second down from Blade. And he rockets to the top. A 1:39.652 for the number 11. Marvellous, but clearly that lap was not good enough to dethrone 100k Blade in those first 3 sectors. How will Blade fare now? Quesadilla the goat, says Potato. Bobbin says Rapid Casey. And Charlie in the chat says Casey for the win. Oh, we got a Blade also rocking the stay ace. Oh, nice. Feeding my ego, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, another crasher. Who's gone down this time? Didn't see anyone. Oh, shout out Perky in the chat. The Perkmeister, of course, victorious in yesterday's race. 100k Blade across the line. Now it says P1 above his head. He's moved up to a 39.218. Will Casey respond? Let's have a look at Arve Miller then. I believe Arve Miller is a Turkish rider. It doesn't actually say the nationality right here, but I think he is. Leans into the Sagresh corner. That's it, really push the rear tail. Look at the front end. Oh god, it's hideous, isn't it? Why does it do that? You know, watching MotoGP esports this season is going to be dire, isn't it? Oh, nice style though. Arve Miller does move up to 4th. I don't know how to say his name. Lubomiro? Lubomiro? Oof. Doesn't roll off my tongue very nicely, that. But yeah, he's 100k Blade's friend. I believe he's also Bulgarian, so welcome to the battle. It's Kaspar, fastest man in Sector 1 for the young man. Will this continue? Another yellow flag out in Sector 2. That won't affect Kaspar. Or will it? He's just completed Sector 2. No, he is solid. Oh, that long right-hander. This is the Portimão corner. Wait for it. Tell you what, let's get a good perspective here. Chuck the Kaspar graphic on again. Why not let it fly? He's turn 13. Tight left-hander. Bring on the power. This is your long lap penalty approaching here in the distance there as well, guys, if you're not aware. So if any riders acquire a long lap, they'll be taking it through there. Kaspar currently 7.5 tenths of a second down on his good friend Blade. Will he have the legs to beat Blade? Let's get a better perspective. He does improve, but only to 2nd. What's the gap? So 1:39.587. So it's around 3.5 tenths of a second as he dives back into the pits. But let's get back to the Casey watch. Oh, sliding the front end. I don't know if it's actually that happening, or is it simply a case of just the game, the way it's throwing the front wheel backwards, left to right. I don't think Casey's style is that uncouth, let's say. I think Casey has a very nice, clean style. So we'll see. But I'll tell you what is nice to see. It's nice to see Casey ripping it round with the boys in the Moto2 class. Looking rather solid. How is the helmet cam? I think, excuse me, not helicopter camera. I do believe this was a bit dodgy in this track. Yeah, blurs there. I don't know if it's coming across on the stream very well, but it was really blurry there. Shout out to Apex in the chat. Welcome to the stream, mate. I did see your name a moment ago, but I just had to try and find the time to squeeze it in. So welcome to the chat. Is this going to be a lap that puts Casey onto the top position? Ooh, possibly not anymore, as Kaspar was going to be the rider we watch next. We'll get to Raceboy in a moment because he's also... I'll tell you what, Raceboy is actually ahead on circuits. Let's have a little look at Riley, see how he's getting on. Rocking the British flag on the helmet, of course. There's a yellow flag out again. Now, I saw on the right-hand side of the screen, on the OLED ultra-wide, little plug there, that Raceboy had... well, he didn't exceed limits. His lap time was invalid due to a yellow lap infringement. Kaspar, personal best. That's an interesting one for Kaspar, isn't it? Look at that. Red, grey, orange. And then we'll see what happens in Sector 4. But here comes Raceboy then. Across the line, does he get the front row? He does, he moves up to second place. Fair play to Race Boy. Still 2.5 tenths of a second behind 100k Blade. How's everyone else getting? Oh, Race Boy lost the front wheel into turn 1. I don't think I've seen anyone jump into the pits as quick as that before. He must have known that was going a long way away. Back to the Clint forward. Did you see the rear tyre up in the air for Mike Marquez? Close enough to be Mark Marquez after all. Mate, I guess that proves my point. He is like Marquez after all. Here's Lubimoro. I couldn't be bothered to put all the extra W's on that graphic. So, you've got one W. Maybe that's actually his name. Or maybe it's the Lubimoro World Wide Web. Who knows? But he is there in 6th place. Aptly for the number 6. You're absolutely bang on there, Perk. The lap times are quite close. That front 4 is going to be very intriguing. And you know what? Casey is on 3 orange sectors. Well, he was on 3 orange sectors, and that's not going to continue. So Casey will be off the front row. Now, I'll be honest with you, I'm not a betting man, but I would have put money on Casey being on the front row. And it's a bit of a surprise, but he's a bit of a slow burner, is Casey. He doesn't need to practice, he just turns up, does a couple of laps, and probably ends up winning. We'll see how it goes. Here comes Lubimoro then. No changes to his position, and that will be the end of the session for him. Casey's lap, of course, as we saw a moment ago. I guess it's down to Race Boy then. Okay. Very interesting. Very interesting for the number 95. Now, I have no idea if that happened on his game, but he is doing the Charlie. We found it again, ladies and gentlemen. We have found it again. Wow, there's a bike screaming. Can you hear that? Good lord. So then, a quick recap then of the qualifying. 100k Blade, Race Boy and Caspar will be on the front row with Casey, Ave Miller and Lubimoro on the second row, with Mike Marquez in 7th place. So there's a confirmation on these screens. Pretty interesting stuff. That front row and Casey all separated by no more than 4.5 tenths. I think we're in luck for tonight. What's everyone saying then? What do we think? Who's going to win this one? I think Blade looks very comfortable here in Portimão. Ave Miller's actually from Argentina. Didn't see that. Could have swore I'd seen somewhere that he was Turkish. Maybe I got it wrong. Casey first, Blade second, and Caspar with... Yeah. I like that, actually. I'm impressed that we're still thinking Casey straight away, no problems, just get on to it. I think it could be right. Let's just chuck a little brief moment in the action. Our Spud check. Shout out Spud. By the way, Spud, do you want me to change that so it's a potato or keep it as Spud? Let me know. Right then. Been roughly a minute, I think. The music's coming to an end. And everyone's ready. I think it's time to go racing. I don't know if I should say it, but we've had a stable lobby so far. Oh, I probably shouldn't have said that. Well, here we are then. 7 riders line up for the Moto2 grid on a maximum of 11. Not too bad, really. Not too bad. So here we go then. Round 1 of the Moto2 Championship starts off in Portimão. Who will be taking the 25 points? Let's find out. It's a great start from 100k Blade. Casey looks like he got a rapid start from 4th place as well. Will everyone get through safely into turn 1? Caspar sends a lunge. Caspar's gone off the track. It's still Blade who leads. Race Boy closing in. Pretty good stuff so far, though. Pretty much clean. You'll love to see it. No, Race Boy's never going to go for a lunge there, is he? Yeah, that's a risky manoeuvre. from Race Boy. Of course, back to racing, so he has earned his title of Race Boy again. For a while, he was... Oh, it's a tough lunge. That is a lunge and a half. I don't think Blade will be happy with that one. But I'm sure Blade will try and get him back. Well, it's basically a four-wheeler there, isn't it? The way they are together. Goodness me, this angle's bad. It's a bit better angle so we can see what's actually happening. Look at this, rubbing it. Oh, the massive lag spike. Oh, that is the classic lag spike in MotoGP 25. It is flipping awful when that happens. You know exactly what is going to, what he just felt through, what he's just gone through there, and what he just felt. Oh, Blade with the lunge though. Casey from way back. Oh, Ecky thump, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my God, we need to move our mouse. It was on the race direction thing there. Good Lord. This game's already temperamental as it is. Let's not make it worse. Good Lord. Well, Blade's got the lead after a response that saw him take the lead into turn 13. Race Boy hitting the leader at Portimão. Whoa, Gilzo. Little spud check. Yeah, Spudders. I think that's too many spud checks now. I hope Spud's alright. So here's Blade. They're leading the way, relatively comfortable at this moment in time. With Race Boy going a bit deep. Like, oh, Casey's gone. We've lost Casey. Oh, does it have to be the case here? Epic helmet, by the way, for Casey. Well, that is a disaster for the number 11. No way I anticipated that. Of course, Spud putting him as the chance of the victor here today as well. But it all depends now how well and how calm and collected a 100k Blade can be. He's had 100k Wi-Fi in the past. Will he be able to hang on to the end with 165 ping? He's really wide there for the Portimão corner. Race Boy in to follow. And it's Mike Marquez. Fair play. Apologies to Mike. We've not really had him on the screen. But he's doing a phenomenal job right now. Up there in third place. Behind him is Ave Miller. Casey, Lubimoro and Kaspar. We haven't even seen Kaspar since turn 1. He's had a really bad time. Oh, it's Lubimoro who's gone down. So the two Bulgarians, one leads and the other one's down in 7th. Oh, look at Casey up at the inside. That's a lovely move. That is a really nice move, but will Ave Miller have anything in return? This is the battle for 4th place, ladies and gentlemen. He's definitely going to go for the lunge here. Casey, superior on the brakes. I tell you what, Casey absolutely nailed the Primera corner. Look at the gap he's pulled on Ave Miller. Yeah, Casey fancies his podium again. He's not going to be wanting to sit behind Mike Marquez too long. Diving into the left-hander for Tour VIP. Was Race Boy wide there? No, it might just be... Oh, Mike is. Good awareness to at least allow him to get back on the track. Casey's in pursuit. A quick mention to Race Boy. Just picked up a track limit warning there. 2 for Mike Marquez. Up the hill. Ooh, Mike going sideways for Casey as he struggles to keep the Bosca-Stora chassis down. Definitely sector 1 is Casey's strong point. How's he feeling on the brakes going into the Portimão corner? Holding his own for now. Let's get the old look back camera. Wow, Casey closes in rapidly on the brakes, doesn't he? God, it's so hard to watch without the with that front wheel doing all sorts of weird things. Casey again. Casey's definitely got the speed. It's just where can he get through? We'll head over in a moment to have a look how Blade's getting on. Because last time, yesterday's Moto2 race, I missed the winner going down. It wasn't until Charlie mentioned in the chat that I'd even realised that Ducksworth had crashed. So what can Casey do then? Let's head back to the TV perspective. Dogpound says, hey, hello Dogpound, welcome to the stream. You're watching round 1 of the Ace Academy Championship. Oh, that's a big, big mistake. Can't tell if Casey actually hit him there, but I think Mike got caught on the curb and he lost a lot of time, so that's a bit of a shame for the number 91. As we head back over to 100k Blade, that puts Mike quite far behind now, our race leader. Oh, in fact, he is miles ahead of the rest. Yeah, we're seeing a 100k Blade domination here right now. All those years on mouse and keyboard, on Wii Remote playing MotoGP games has certainly changed now. As this compatriot has just gone down. Where is Lou Moro? He must have gone down the Tour VIP. Very difficult corner to get right, that one, of course. A little check on Kaspar. Whereabouts is he at the moment? Has he got anyone nearby? Okay, we can just see Marquez a little bit further. He's just going into the left-hander now. It's turn 12, if I'm not mistaken. Anyone behind him? No, it would be Lou Moro, and he is quite far behind. So I guess we might be seeing a rather relaxed race now. 100k Blade just leading the way comfortably. The race boy in second place. Not quite the race he would have wanted. He certainly tried to keep it entertaining and keep it close. Mike is low. Let me bang that up for you then, mate. Hopefully that's a little bit better. And then Race Boy will go into, from the primary corner. Ooh, has that gap come down a bit? Has that gap come down? I don't think it's massive, but it's come down somewhat. Blade's wide again. Is Blade doing? Blade is not doing the Charlie, is he? He's doing the Charlie. Oh, get that on a mug, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, it's so stupid. Is the entire championship going to be like this? Go on, when he turns the other way. Yeah, the goon riding. You'll love to see it. So everyone was right when they said that it would be... Oh, Race Boy still on the screen. Everyone was right when they said it was going to be Apex was the first one to have that. Oh, Casey! What's happened to the Case Meister? The man in the suitcase. What's gone wrong? Where is he on track? Okay, he's not out of the podium positions yet. But I tell you what, not expecting to see Casey off the podium, not expecting to see Kaspar off the podium. But it did mean someone would be off the podium. Wasn't expecting it to be those two. Speaking of Kaspar, I've seen he's either inherited a position. Oh, he got through on Mike Marquez. 14 seconds behind is Kaspar. Must be a tough situation to be in, especially if you go down into the primary corner. Tell you what, let's jump on board with Mike Marquez, get the first person perspective. This is where he went down just 2 laps ago. Able to stay with him for a relatively short amount of time. Oh, look at Kaspar lagging forward, the old lag switcher. It's definitely not over. Now, I've never raced with Mike before, but he seems to know what he's doing, the Irishman. Oh! Kaspar wide. See, it's a very misleading corner, that. It's somewhat innocuous when you get it wrong. You can actually get back onto the track quite fast. A lot of speed. It's a bit similar to like Qatar's long lap penalty. You lose a lot of time by going out there, but you pick up a lot of speed for that next corner. That was very much the nature of what Kaspar did. There's more crashes. It's Lou Moro. He's having a bit of a tough race, is Lou Moro. Back on board with the Case Meister then. Now this is not the first time he's had to catch up to the number 90. There's still plenty of time left to go in this Grand Prix of the Moto2 Ace Academy Championship. Whoa, Azzy in the chat. Good to see you, mate. How are you, pal? Of course, Azzy won't be with us today. He's currently chilling on holiday. He'll have Bob in as a replacement. Some massive speed on the straight there for RB Miller. Casey getting that wheelie, which is certainly a problem for a lot of the Moto2 riders. He's superb on the brakes, though. The Bosco scorer with superlative braking performance, as he is closing in rather quickly now. Where is he going to go for the lunge? Is he going to send it, or is he going to take his time? Because there's no chance of him catching up to Raceboy or Blade. Might as well just get the feelers out and just wait for that moment to approach. Well, I think it's fast approaching. If he's not through by the Portimão corner, then I think he might save it for the Primera corner, which of course being turn 1. Corner where Casey is sublime, in a word. So here we go then. Down the hill, left-hand side to the Craig Jones corner. You want to leave it on the left-hand side, then flick it across to the right at the very last second. Can't see much from this perspective. It's really rough in that camera angle. Relying more on the front camera at the minute. I think this camera's alright. Well, when it turns. Let's have a look at RV Miller. See his perspective from things. Right, Casey might go for the cutback here. The nature. Oh, if he hadn't have touched that curve, then he would have done. Casey's rushing this a bit. The front tyre will be probably very, very, very battered at this stage. There was a problem in the Junior Moto2 race yesterday. Can Casey catch up? This is going to be a fun battle. Quick look at where Blade is at the minute. Yeah, he's comfortable in first place, just going into the Lagos corner. And Raceboy came out of... Oh, Miller's gone! That's not the first time we've heard that in MotoGP. Oh, good lord. Just when we thought a battle was brewing, the second we move the camera away, there is a mistake. What an effort as well from Miller. It's not easy to beat Casey. It's not easy to keep him behind. And unfortunately for him, it didn't happen. He will have to settle for 4th place. Now, I thought Kaspar was only a couple of seconds behind this group, so he must have either gone off again, or there's been some sort of problem, because he's lost a further 3 seconds since we last checked. So I'm not sure. Marquez has got to be careful as well. He's got one more track limit warning. Look at the wheelie in that corner. And I think he's just picked it up. That might be a long lap penalty. Did he get away with that? Does the game really allow that on strict? Oh, God. Nice one, Blade. Oh, it's so ugly when it's like that. So Kaspar's in turn 30. Casey's coming into the right hand, yeah, for Lagos. So it looks like Blade then. Let's have a look and celebrate 100k Blade's first victory in the Moto2 Championship. The debutant to this particular championship is the victor and takes 25 championship points. Raceboy finished in 2nd, he takes 20, and Casey does finish in 3rd in a race which I think he's going to be a little bit disappointed with. I'm sure we'll chat to him later on. RV Miller holds on to 4th place, Kaspar in 5th. We see him cut across the line. Of course, it will be Marquez wheeling across the line, and Luby Morrow. Where's Luby Morrow on track? He's got 10 seconds to finish. I think he might just do it. Yeah, he should be cool. Pretty damn decent race there. I rather enjoyed that one. That's probably the closest one we've had, in all fairness. And that is your results on screen. So once again, Blade, Raceboy and Casey on the podium. RV Miller in 4th with Kaspar 5th, Marquez 6th, and Luby Morrow in 7th place. And that is your first round of the Moto2 Championship. Fair play to all 7 participants. And yeah, and thank you as well for everyone for showing up so promptly today. Really easy, got everyone in, no problem whatsoever. So big thank you to the Moto2 boys. So we'll have a very small action break in the action now, as we will head over to MotoGP to invite what we like to call the big boys, the pro ladies and gentlemen of our Ace Academy, the pinnacle of the sport, the MotoGP class. So nice, very easily done. Now it's time to get people in. So I'm going to have to click off the stream momentarily just to make sure we get everyone in. It might send the stream dodgy, but we will see. Okay then, so, oh, shout out Spud! Shout out Spud! Spudders! So there's Bob. Oh, it just did that thing again. I have to just use the mouse and keyboard for this bit. Okay, Love and Guidance, Jalana, Meerkat, the GOAT, Flavio Baldacci, Jake. Oh, shout out Pertmeister. Okay, I've got some people I think are appearing offline, which is always pain. Shout out Gilzo. Yeah, this is why I asked that nobody would appear offline. Look how long it takes me. Sad Striker. We have another one as well on console, I believe. Cappy. Cappy is offline. Well, I'll send him an invite and we'll see what happens. Just start now, I want the podium. Oh, I better change it to Moto2 for the lads as well, so they can choose their bikes. So yeah, I'm looking for Lily Lopley. So if someone can invite, I'm sure she added me, but I don't see her name. Maybe I'm just blind. I think someone's gonna have to invite because I don't see her. So who we got then? We should have Azzy, not here today, of course. Charlie, Jay, Meerkat, Jalana, Sad Striker, Lily Lopley, Bobbin, and Cappy. So I think we're going to be missing 2 people today. Yeah, I don't see Lily Lopley. We had a name change? No, I don't see, so. Bin Bungle, is that the name? Bin Bungle is Lily. Well, why doesn't people tell me these things? Wait, isn't Bungle off Sesame Street? Is that the right? I don't remember. Oh, here we go then. Bill Bungle. Bing Bungle. Bungle Bin. Bungle. Yeah, okay, good lord. That's a right tongue twist. Got caught up on that. Right then. This is it. Oil. Oil. Oh, not that again. Let's go Portugal, Jalana, and from there. Nice one, Duarte. Ah, shout out Duarte. How are you, mate? Now, unfortunately for Jalana, he's not feeling his best at the moment. He's got a bit of a problem racing at the moment, let's say. So we'll see how he gets on. Hello, King Ace. Well, hello, King Duarte. How are you, dude? I think that's everyone. Now, we are ahead of schedule by quite a big gap, actually. So I'm down to start. Oh, Bin 7, you are Bin Bungle. Right, okay. Nice. Okay, I can change that now anyway, that's fine. I just didn't know. So I think on the graphic, yeah, I've still got you down as Lily Lopley. So, well, we know who you are anyway, so that's all good. So then, no Cappy. We have Sad Striker. I didn't think Cappy had added me, but I did check. We saw on the stream. So yeah, I'm gonna ask you guys then. Yeah, I did. That Borja Gomez. That's really sad. I was actually gonna try and reach out to him about getting him on the Knee Down podcast. It's a damn shame. That's really, really sad to hear. Of course, got friends over there at Manicos right now, racing in Junior GP. It's heartbreaking, it really is. So let's just see whether the MotoGP boys. I think my Steam hasn't been refreshed yet. Possibly, that could be the reason. Is this MotoGP 25? It certainly is. 89 Scoop Gang Beast. Oh, Gang Beast. He used to play that game back in the day. Let's see what the boys say regarding starting. That is fine. No, it's fine, not a problem. We'll change it after this. I'll just quickly change the graphic. I forgot 100k Blades graphic as well, so I need to change that anyway. I added in Jake's and Meerkats today because they had some last-minute changes, which are pretty cool, to be fair to them. They're going to be using the Honda. And I didn't think we'd see the number 93 on a Honda in a long time. I didn't think we'd ever see it again, perhaps. And Jake on a Honda. It's been a long time since I've seen him on there. It was a Repsol Honda last time I've seen him on it. So yeah, pretty damn cool. Oh, yeah, that is cool. So Lily Lopley's screen, it says Lily Lopley, but we have been bungled. Yeah, you're right, my Steam is obviously messed up. That's crazy. He was Duarte, I totally agree. He's a former Moto2 rider as well. But of course, I've been following Junior GP a lot more closely nowadays, and the SBK, due to Declan van Rosmalen and the IUM team. So yeah, a bit of a sad day in general. And I know in the Discord server, I think it was Apex, who posted regarding the Liverpool team's Diogo Jota dying as well. So it's been a really bad day for people in the world at the minute, which is really saddening and heartbreaking, to be honest. So for two riders okay to start now, but I think we need a higher selection. So let's just wait a little bit longer. Shout out Yamaha. Shout out to Drew. What for, Bobbin? Yeah, you were Spud. I remember that. I do remember that. The boys on the Repsol Honda. Perky and Spudders. Now this is going to be a bad memory for Spud. What, did you take out Charlie on when he was on the Yamaha? Was that when you were on the Honda? Is that right? Have I remembered that correctly? I think I have. Let's have a quick check to see if Cappy's online yet. But how is Eddie O'Shea? Did you talk to him from Portugal? But I like him. How is he adapting? Quite well. Now, the thing for Eddie is he's one of the smaller, lighter riders in Moto3, so he has to have weights put on his bike. So a similar conversation which has been popped up recently about Alvaro Bautista's issues, Eddie also suffers that same problem. So it's a bit of a shame. But yeah, he's doing all right. He was right up there fighting for the points in Mugello, and he was close to doing it. But yeah, I think, was it Kelso who made a mistake? I can't remember now. But yeah, he had to run off the track, and then of course last time out in Assen, his very good friend Tachikon Boazri crashed in front of him, meaning that he had to start, he had to end his race prematurely. Duarte says, I think Top Rack is the best for me. Okay. Yeah, you think he is the best in Superbike. I don't know how he's going to do in MotoGP. Of course, I've done a video on Knee Down about this quite recently. Oh, my subscribe thing's not on. Is it coming on? It should be on. Oh, it's not coming on. Unpopular opinion, Superbike is better than MotoGP and Moto3. I would have agreed with you a couple of years ago, but Superbike has been a little bit boring recently, to be honest. I think the only two riders who can win are Top Rack and Booligan. That's it. I don't know if the weight distribution thing actually helped, because we were used to seeing Bautista win all the time. Now we just always see Top Rack or Booligan. It would be really nice to see it a little bit more competitive. It is competitive, everything else, but yeah. I do feel the same way, Azzy. I think next year is going to be almost 100% from Booliga, unless he has issues. Oh, no way, you have Top Rack sliders. That's awesome. Shout out to Knee Down. 100k Blade says good luck to the big boys. Why aren't we starting? Well, I did say for the grid to start at 19:45, and I've messaged the Discord server, and we've only had 3 people say yes to start now, so to be fair, let's wait and let's see if Cappy's here maybe. But yeah, 19:45 was the agreed start time, and I'm not going to do too early just in case somebody's not ready. That happened last time when I forgot to get Will in, and it's not fair for the players to be told a start time and then just start without them, so I'll give them credit. I'll give them time. Gives me a chance of a drink anyway. I've got a cracking Aussie lemonade here, but I am opting for the water. Okay, then Cappy won't be here, so if everyone else is ready, then we can do it. Oh, bad spelling. Oh, have I ever? Yeah, the Rio Punch one's nice, Ozzy. It's really good. I think it was one of my best friends who bought me that one recently, and it was really good. Tastes quite delicious. Well, only 4 people have ticked yes. So we good to go now? You're not even ready, Charlie. Are you ready? I assumed that Zlana, yourself, and Jake weren't ready, so I wasn't going to rush you. I'm gonna. You know what? Charlie for the win is not inaccurate, but I think Jake's gonna win this one. You know, I have a feeling that Jake's gonna do it. He was really solid the last time we came here in Portimão. He got the better of Sacred Meerkat. I think he won. We're all ready now then. That's fine, mate. I just didn't want us to have the same problems like last time. I've just seen garlic bread in the comment section. I can't ignore that. It's Azzy. Shout out garlic bread. Love it. Right then, I think we're ready. Right then, let me pick the right track this time. Are we all ready? I think we are. Who's ready for this one? Who's feeling it? Qatar Airways Grand Prix of Portugal. Top Rider Raz Gadlioglu was in MotoGP in 2006. Was he? I don't remember that. Yeah, let's do Mazzano Blade. I'm still thinking of Perky seeing Portimão just appear when he was ready for Mazzano. Oh, I had a great chat with Perky yesterday. He's such a great lad. Well then, my graphic is not even on. Is my thumbs up emojis things even coming up? It's not, is it? Is it that one? Oh, I don't know. Oh, it's up. It took a while, but it's up. Right then, I think it was Bin Bungle, Lily Lopley, who got the Alex Rins Cup on the ping of 160 plus. I was wondering why the FPS is at 120, but I've capped it recently because I'm getting so many stutters. I don't even get stutters online. I get stutters when it's just single player. It's ridiculous. So I like how this one's turned out. We've got 2 people on the Factory Ducati, 2 people on the Honda, 2 people on the Aprilia, and then the rest of one's the Yamaha and the other one's the Prima Pram at Yamaha. So this one's going to be rather fun, rather entertaining. Who's that in second place? Is that Bobbin? It's not Bobbin. It's one of the Hondas. It's Sacred Meerkat. There you go. If Marquez returned to Honda, that's what it would look like. Unpopular opinion, I hate Marquez and I think he's a cheater, but he's a great rider, but I hate him. That was from Duarte. Don't anyone cut that. People already think I'm a Marquez hater because I don't think the sun shines out of his backside. So, yeah, that wasn't me. I don't think you can hate anyone, really. They're all legends in their own way. How's Jake getting on then? Jake on the Honda. I was about to complain then about him having a Monster Energy helmet on the Honda, but of course they don't have any sponsorship on there for drinks brands, so it's absolutely fine. Nice and controlled over the rise. Hot takes in Ace's chat for 200, please, Alex. That is a hot take, isn't it? It's a very controversial take. I don't think a lot of people will like that. Team Yamaha says Apex. Oh, no fun without Azzy. That's a compliment to Azzy, but an insult to the rest of us. That's how Twitter works. If you say you like something, the first question is, well, why don't you like this? So Sad Strikers will be kicking us off then across the line first, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see what happens across the line. Sad Striker will naturally go to the top. But who? Oh, everyone quicker at this stage. bit like when I put a bank lap in, to be fair. Jake straight across the line, so 35.7. Look at him! Slamming on the brakes there. I was just about to continue watching and put the graphic up. Never mind. I guess we'll have to do it with Sigurd Meerkat instead. So here's Meerkat, leaning on the left-hand side of the RC213V Honda, into the right-hander. You know what corner this is by now. I've said it too many times. And we fire on for the final corner. Will the Norfolk Nightmare be straight to the top? We'll be calling him the Sandman in a minute. Cross the line, does he go top? He certainly does, but what lap time did he produce? A 1:35 flat. Impressive. We also missed out Charlie's lap time there, but he has come across to be in third place currently on the Aprilia. Now, unfortunately, one bad news about Charlie's Aprilia is that we don't have his mod, so we won't be seeing Charlie's mod, which was made by Sergio23. Let's go Žlana. Tell you what, we haven't seen the number 99, have we? As I say, he's not at his best at the moment. He's not very well. He's in a bit of pain playing through. So, see how he gets on for the race. I think qualifying will be a bit challenging, but I think he'll send it. GP class seems to be more stable on the stream. Yeah, I was just thinking that myself. Who's the best rider in this class? The curb at T1. I do wonder what's going to happen in Turn 1 in this one. Will we get any heroes? Or will it all be calm and collected? Jake's on a fast lap here. We'll head back to Žlana in a second, but... yeah, I think that's a good observation, that Apex. It does look rather smooth, doesn't it, with the MotoGP bikes? Of course, it's still a bit of a mess when the wheels turning left and right, flipping upside down, back to back and sideways, but it's better. Žlana across the line does not improve too much. He improved his lap time, but not position. Let's head over to Jake. He's in the pits again. That's another lap time disappeared from the number 22. So back to Meerkat then. He's got anyone behind him. It's a bit hard to try and get a tow in online racing in MotoGP, but if there's a rider you want a tow from, it's the man on your screens right now. Completely calm and collected is Sigurd Meerkat. No annoying engine screaming. I mean, we say that for now, Apex, but you never know what's going to happen. Let's have a look at Charlie then. He has improved, has he? Well, he should have. He might have had an invalidated lap time there, unless I missed his time pop up on the screen. But currently 7/10 behind Sigurd Meerkat. Brave on the curbs, brave again on the curbs. This time it's the right-hander of Lagos. Be positive. Yep, true. It's fine. This is the... oh, Charlie gone. This is hard to keep up. So, if we see another mistake, that's it. I can't put Jake's picture up. Unfortunately, I've moved the chat a little bit over to the left-hand side. Duarte says, why don't you race? Why you don't race, Ace? I think it's more fun for the competition when I'm doing the TV broadcast and lending my voice for commentary. I think the boys deserve a spectacle, to have their abilities displayed and shown to the public. And if I can do that, then that's the better way to make content, in my opinion. Because, yeah, I mean, I make content about myself, but it's nice to share it with others and to show what we can do in our Ace Academy. Jesus, look at the way Jake was into that left-hander. And the thing is, I don't even think we get the best appreciation from this perspective for Jake's performance. That's a solid ride, this. This is going to be a good lap. We'll stay on board with Jake. Really strong out the right-hander as well. Track limits? Oh, he'll be livid. That is a shame. That is a shame, bless him. He'll be really frustrated with that one because he was on a good lap. We tell you what we haven't seen. We've not seen old Bobbers. Now, it is love and guidance on the stream, but I know him as Bobbin. Been really building a good rapport up with Bobbin recently. Very smart young man. FHL 28K says, what is it about the MM93 hate? I don't get it. Yeah, I think when a rider wins all the time or beats the other rider or maybe the fans, it does put people off. I know sometimes I get a bit sick of the Marquez fans always knocking other riders and dismissing their achievements just because Marquez is better. not everyone's like that. Azzy's a perfect example in our chat. Very unbiased. You can say negative things about Azzy and he doesn't get offended. But you say negative things about Marquez and Bob, he doesn't get offended, should I say. But yeah. Oh my god, that's an emoji helmet! Bobbin, you didn't. Bobbin. He did that on purpose. Bobbers. Oh my god, look how he's just come out the pits. Oh, Bobbin, I'm livid. I'm livid. What a way to let us down. To be fair to Bobbin, his helmet doesn't work online. His number doesn't work online. Bloody hell. Anyway, let's have a look at Lily Lopley then. Now, I have no idea if Lily is male or female, so apologies if I'm going to get this wrong. I'm not trying to be awkward, but I believe Lily is a female, so Lily, hence the name. Best of luck. Race ban. I don't think we should race ban a rider for having an emoji helmet, but I think we should continue to dismiss the concept of having an emoji helmet because they are bloody hideous. Almost as hideous as that crash there. That was a horrific crash. Jake crossed the line, he improves, but still 3/10 to find. Sad Striker on the track. I have Sad Striker's graphic. Here is number 77, the only console player in this session right now. Duarte says, did you see the 2023 Portimão he took out of Miguel Oliveira? Yes, how could you forget? I think that was the downfall of Miguel Oliveira's career, actually, that injury there. I think he was rapid all weekend on the Aprilia, and then he never looked the same again. Crazy. Raid Cool says, let's go Bobbin. Shout out all bobbers. Gotta say, I do love the way the Yamaha glides around some of these corners, but apologies, Sad Striker, we have to head to the number 93. The man who has dominated Ace Championships since Ace Championships were born. The number 93. He's won more than I can count. Is it going to be pole position for the Norfolk Nightmare? Did he improve? Oh, this waiting game's awful, isn't it? He did! The first 34 of the day. Now, Jake is not on a lap, is he not? It might be his AI. That looks way too relaxed for Jake. Here's Charlie then. He's got in third place, 9/10 of a second behind Meerkat at the moment. Oh, mid-corner wheelie there for Charlie. I hate that. I really struggle on that one. Beating Meerkat to pole twice isn't for anyone, for everyone. You know what? It's not for anyone usually, but it is for you, my friend. You can get it done. Jake didn't back it in. That was AI. You are right there, Spudders. Charlie across the line then. What can he do to end the qualifying session? He improved, but it's not enough to improve on position. He stays in third place. The only other rider we have left to watch, if I'm not mistaken, is Emoji Man. Hey, Habiki, welcome to the stream, mate. How are you? Hazzy says, hey Ace, how you doing? I'm very well, mate. How are you? Welcome to the stream. And there it is. That helmet is so peak. It's never been the peak of anything, my friend. Well, I've got nothing to check on there. But I do need a screenshot. On Grid Finder, I can actually upload the qualifying results as well. How can I join the championship from Italy? Unfortunately, not at all at the moment. It is completely closed and registration has ended. Charlie inside into turn one. We might see it, Gilzo. We might just see it. I'll tell you what we will see. Little cheeky spud check. Oh, bad boy. Didn't see that coming, did you? So that's your qualifying results. Meerkat, Jake and Charlie on the front row. Lily Lopley in fourth with Bobbin and Jelan on the second row with Sad Striker 6 seconds behind Meerkat. Meerkat is just that fast. A Honda 1-2, what year is it? It's the year of the worst polished MotoGP game ever. Cheers, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a sip of the Aussie lemonade together. So the riders will have a minute to prepare for this race. Not like things need to really change that much. You've done the qualifying, you've set the bike up, you've got your tyres that you need. Maybe some of these riders are actually using default settings. It's not that bad this season, apparently. I just always use default anyway, but, yeah. Azzy, Gilzo wildcard. You know what? Yeah, I mean, if Gilzo fancies it, but he doesn't. He doesn't. He really doesn't. I'm not even going to joke. Aaron Espinoza, prime years versus prime years with the same bike. Who would you bet your money on, Marc Marquez or Casey Stoner? Good question. Not sure. Possibly Marquez. I don't think. Yeah, I think I'd have to give it to Marquez on that one. I know Stoner was absolutely amazing, but Stoner, I don't know. I never really felt like he wanted to be there. He was always so miserable. So yeah, I'm not sure. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has been a minute. It's now 5:28 BST, meaning that we are ready to do battle here in Portimão for round 1, DrAce Academy MotoGP 25 Championship. I see you DM me saying he was keen, no joke. I do not believe you. Yeah, to answer your question, quesadilla. Right then, in pole position is the Norfolk Nightmare. Got Jake in second and Charlie on the front row. Who is going to win the battle? Who's going to be the first into turn 1? Let's find out. It's a great start from Meerkat. It's a good start from the Honda as well. Lily locally strong on the Aprilia. Charlie's going to try and send it possibly. Jake will have the inside line. Ooh, Jelano was close. Meerkat responds back up the inside. Is Jake going to try and get it back? He's close. Bit of touching there as the, look at this, the 2 Hondas and then the 2 Aprilias. That Charlie trying to sneak up on the inside of Jake. Didn't quite make it stick. Thanks to Jelang for subscribing to the channel. You have now become part of the Ace Academy. As Meerkat has to lift up the bike momentarily as the Aprilia. Oh, it's doing that lag thing. It was doing the lag thing. Oh, it got messy, didn't it? So it's now Lily Lopely up to second. Jake just did an ollie. Oh, Charlie just bumped Lily. Oh, this is going to be messy. The 4 of them all going into Craig Jones' corner. Oh, and Jake's doing the weird angle. Jake's doing the Charlie. Charlie up on the inside. That camera angle is hideous, isn't it? You can't see anything. That's better. And this one said fuzzy. Oh, it's going to do that lag thing. God, it's messy, isn't it? This has been a messy race from these 4. Now, I can't tell if this is them or the online connection. Cheeky 163 ping. My servers are dire. I never get good online connection servers in MotoGP. So I don't know how it happened or what happened there, but somehow Meerkat dropped to second and Jake took the lead. So it's now Jake leading the way as he backs it in. Look at that style. I don't even know if I can give him credit for that. Is that the game? Is it all just going dodgy? Who knows? So Jake leads the way then into the right-hander where Miguel Oliveira was taken out by the number 93. Jake is, yeah, goon riding. And Meerkat's behind. Look at the state of that. Nice one, MotoGP 25. Nice one. Nothing knocks the professionalism in a stream than that, does it? That is normal Jake braking, isn't it? He is mental on the brakes. I don't know how he does it. So here's Meerkat on the right side. This is the Samsung corner. Very difficult, treacherous corner if you get it wrong. Especially if you run across the curbs. As Meerkat has just lost a little bit of ground here to Jake. Oh, and Charlie's going to... Very smart there from Charlie, just to hold off. Might have been able to make that stick, but what's the point in risking it at lap 2? Close, close, close. Oh. Goodness me, Charlie was closing in rather quickly. Say could be a cap. We're just losing Lily Lopely out the screen as well here. Charlie looks really racy on that Aprilia, doesn't he? He's got the modded suit from Sergio, he's got the speed, he's got his new helmet, he's rocking the pink. Good stuff from Charlesberg. Will he go for the lunge? He's through on the brakes. Oh, Meerkat was brave then. Oh, look how close we are to the rear tyre of the Honda. Oh, on the right-hand side of the OLED ultrawide, you can just see how close Meerkat was pushing it onto the curbs there. Oh, look how close we are. Oh, this is good stuff. And it's bringing the other Aprilia in closer and closer. A little nudge there, a little love tap as Charlie goes on the grass. I think it must have been one of those lag moments there as he's dropped down to 4th place. He's not going to be happy about that one. Lily Lopley moves up to 2nd. Jake is getting away somewhat. He's not miles away, but there is a gap. Meerkat looking a bit vulnerable for the first time, I think, ever. I don't think Meerkat's the biggest fan of Portimão in MotoGP 25, but you know what? I don't think anyone else is either. Probably me. Probably about it. I think Charlie's going to go for a lunge there. That's a lovely manoeuvre, that. Really tight. Overtaking like Spud. Someone mentioned Spud? Oh, any chance you can get. So I tell you what, we are seeing a little bit of a gap here. Apologies to the rest behind, but this is where the action is right now. Let's have a quick look to see how Jalana's getting on. As I mentioned already, he's not at 100% today. He's got a bit of a gap to Bobbers. And quite a big gap to Sad Striker. So let's see how the rest are getting on. Apologies to them for not really showing them, but we need to really focus on this action. Oh, look at the fire popping out of the exhaust there from Charlie. I haven't really used that camera angle before, so you don't really see that much, do you? So on to the power. Will Lily Lopley... I don't think Lily's close enough. That's Bin Bungle if you're just joining the stream now for round 1 of the Ace Academy Championship in MotoGP class in MotoGP 25. Jonathan asks, Matt, do you prefer Pecco or Mark? I would say I prefer Pecco. I really like Pecco. I've been watching him since, what, 2013 when he won his first race in Assen on the Mahindra. I like Pecco. I think Pecco is misunderstood. I think he's got a lot more character than he puts on for the television cameras. But I like Mark as well, so I take it to however you want to take that. No doubt I'm already going to be classed as a Marquez hater. Duarte says, how can I be your friend in MotoGP? I don't really understand the question there. Just add me on Steam, which I think I already have you on Steam. JK says 2nd and 3rd are really battling. They certainly are. The action is kicking off, but I don't think Meerkat wants to be battling with any of these because he's trying to catch up to Jake, which looks like it might have a little bit, but not enough to be excited about. Now, when he crosses the line, will it tell me the gap? I need to know. It is not telling me anything, so I don't know how close or how far back Meerkat is. I can only give you an idea visually of what we can see, but as you can tell already, we can tell the same things. We don't get many camera angles to really review. But I tell you what is happening. Charlie is closing back in on the rear of Meerkat. So Meerkat up on the brakes. Jake's still got the dodgy connection angle there. The goon riding. But a quick reminder, we are on board with Charles Berg. 1.5 seconds behind Jake at the moment. Not bad for Charlie. I think he'll be quite happy with this performance. I don't think Charlie's really put that much time into the practice here, but I don't think I've seen Meerkat even practice at all. I think the last time I seen him, he was playing a different game. But then again, I've seen Charlie playing Jedi Survivor today, which I got on his recommendation. So maybe he hasn't been really practicing either, but so far, it is one of the closest and competitive first couple of laps I think we've seen. If only we had Azzy in there as well, and Gilzo, we'll be seeing some proper ding-dongs of a battle right now. I think we'll have to just cut away from Charlie for a moment, as I wonder if Meerkat has just been slowly building up to this. An evolution of Marquez we saw in Assen. Are we seeing an evolution of Meerkat here today as well? Gilzo with the back with the lad in last. I don't think you do yourself enough credit, mate. Quick mention, Jake is currently on 3 track limit warnings while Meerkat hasn't got a single one. Now, we are a couple of more laps to go before we really have to concern ourselves with stuff like that, but if Jake gets on that penalty, you better believe that that will be his race finished. I don't even think he'll finish on the podium because of how close. Oh, he's gone! Oh my god! What happened? Jake has crashed and he's off the podium. The goon racing didn't work. No way. Oh, he's going to be livid. Oh, he won't be clinking a can of Aussie lemonade with us after this one. It's Meerkat who's got the lead. It's Charlie in second. And it'll be Bin Bungle in third. Lily Lopley. And what's the gap now then? Why don't we have a gap? Like, come on. It's like basic things, isn't it, for race director mode? Good lord. Yeah, that's a big gap as well. I think that's it for Jake's chance of victory now. The problem is, you can't give Meerkat a mistake. I'm talking just even going wide in a corner. Crashing is the ultimate sin. Only Meerkat and Sad Striker have not had track limit warnings. Two of the best riders in the MotoGP class. Charlie on the green there. That'll be a track limit warning. We are on strict. Jake's got to do all that work again, but I tell you what though, it's going to be quite fun to see how Jake gets on. Sad Striker, clean goat. There's a lot of comments here about gooning here in the car. What's going on here? It's just for the riding. Let's see how number one is doing. Let's see how Jake's doing. I think Meerkat is already up to the Samsung corner. You can see it on the right hand side of the OLED ultra wide, up over the hill. In fact, you can't because there's a Jake picture in the way. Well, I can see it. Yeah, there he is. He's just going up to the Craig Jones corner. 2.5 laps. Yeah, I think he'll be riding angry as well, so he's got to be really careful here. Take your time. It's tough though, isn't it? I mentioned this in my knee down podcast a few days ago. Riders that when they've made that crash, it's not easy just to go, okay, the mistake's been made, let's get back into it. It's difficult. And I think that's where Jake will be in right now. But I think we're seeing a different Jake now. I don't think he's that really angry anymore. I think he's just playing these for fun. So I don't think we will see any rage quitting or anything like that. Thank you to Luxentris. Apologies if I pronounced that wrong, but I appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. So flying down into turn one. Oh, Jake, no! We were riding on board, and it's over. There will not be a podium celebration for Jake. Oh, just as it's been a bad day at the office. You know what? I picked him. I picked him to win. I picked him. I'm sorry, Jake. I think I've jinxed him. I do apologise. Well, there's Meerkat. I think the action is more now between Charlie and Bin Bungle. We'll see how we get on. Goodness me. How's Lana getting on? I know he's having difficulties, which is a damn shame, actually. I know Lana can be rapid, so hopefully Lana can get back to full health soon and be fighting at the front, especially since this is his home track as well. He's going to be extra annoyed about that. Bless him. How's old Bobbers going on with the emoji helmet? Jesus, that helmet's hideous. What is he doing? Look at the state of that. Oh, Striker's off the track. Was that a first track limit warning possibly for the number 77? Not quite. The Sacred Meerkat will be one lap away from victory. As Charlie dives across the line. He's had an excellent race, to be fair to Charlie. It's a shame this is actually... it's just gone a little bit stagnant, hasn't it? Ever since Meerkat disappeared to the front, that has been it. But that only happened because of Jake's crash. Crazy. Finished too early, some might say. Oh, Shorshi Beckerman? Am I pronounced that wrong? Was that a gooning error? It did look like it. But I tell you what, though, it has fixed his goon riding style. So we are sort of beneficial from one side of that. But at least we've got more pictures now for Azzy's mug. So we can have an army of mugs now for Azzy Rob. I can't wait to see it. Track limit warning for the emoji man. PG server race. I know it's a PG server. I made the bloody thing. I didn't say anything out of turn, did I? I actually don't know what this means. I think I might be missing out on a joke here that I'm not getting. But goon riding is that term when they lean on the side of the bike. Anyway, not having spoiled the moment here from Meerkat winning in Portimão. Charlie still holding on to second, holding off Lily Lopley from third. And it'll be Jake in fourth in a moment's time. But here is the Norfolk Nightmare. He was in Jake's dreams, ruining his wonderful kit. As it's a wake-up call for everyone that Meerkat is back on top, back in business. Is the sacred one. Charlie finished in second place, a very solid result for Aaron Canet. Just kidding, he made a joke about this last time. And Lily Lopley will finish in third place, with Jake in fourth. And I think we'll see Zlana heading across the line now, which we do. Waiting for Bobbers, which I think he will just get across the line. He certainly does. And then wait for Sad Striker, which is just coming up to the Sagresh corner. So I don't think we will see the end of Sad Striker. So I apologise to our console player, but that is it. Ladies and gentlemen, big credit to Meerkat. Top of the pile once again. Some interesting lap times there. Not as quick as the qualifying. Of course, it's a very different game this year, especially with the tyres conservation and fuel woes compared to previous games. So, yeah, that is the result. I'll fill this in on Grid Finder when I can, probably in an hour or two, and then you'll see all the updated results. But there's not really much to work out. You can see it on the screen right now. Meerkat, 25 points as he bows out of Portimão. A bit like I'm going to bow out of my YouTube video live stream now. Big shout out to Luxentris for the donation once again. Really appreciate that. Thank you to everyone who's been in the chat. More the merrier. And yeah, really appreciate all the support. Even seeing yesterday that we managed to reach 1,000 views after the live stream had concluded was a pleasant touch, and I'm very humbled. So thank you very much, guys. See you next time. See you next week. Guess that's it from me. Like and subscribe.